I originally had this up to 80, and which was what's demonstrated on a similar video. I was watching, and that caused the entire house power to trip, which is why I'm sitting in my garage right now. Even with the solar gear that I mentioned to you about, using the EPS, there's not enough power for 80, whatever 80 is. But it did make a nice spark. 40 makes a nice spark as well. I decided to dive down a bit, not wanting to die. Get my hands out of the way. Hopefully this will weld. Shite, that's really tight. Doesn't get wily here. Alright. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to adjust the 2 pins by touching that. Makes these an enormous transformer. But I don't entirely know why they don't just use a supercapacitor or something like that. Surely that would be better. If you're trying to go for a single high voltage, high amperage burst, create the arc, why not use a capacitor? Why go to the effort of having a massive transformer? I should also note that I'm sitting on a rubber right now. My ex-missus used to complain that this latex, she was allergic to latex. I think she was just allergic to doing washing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just ever so slightly left. Just bring that in enough. I should probably wear these, but I don't have tiny children's hands. So it really hurts my hands to do that. How back on again? Hands back when you think. That's it breaking the power. And that's the EPS and the UPS kicking in. There's basically, they call it the pressure adjuster. It's actually, I think in Chinglish, voltage translates to pressure, which kind of makes sense, to be fair to them. So, I don't know if that verse quite close, but it shouldn't really make a lot of difference. It's not live until you push it up. And there shouldn't be, in theory, there shouldn't be any residual charge. There is a foot switch that you basically put your foot on, which basically makes the system live. Right, there it goes. Yeah, still not quite good enough. Right, now I've returned. Just as a note, we're actually running on a 32 amp breaker here. I doubt that's really the problem, but fine, give it like that, are we? Right. Right, we're going to go off grid. Just go to EPS instead. That's on a 10 amp breaker. Just double check it's on a 10 amp breaker and burn the whole thing. Kill AC off the grid. We'll wait for the beeping. Ideally EPS should look arm or not. Right, we'll go off grid. Appears to be the internal solar gear is higher rated than the, well, it's less sensitive than the other stuff. Anyway, we'll resume. So back to where we were. Pop our welding area in. Ignore the beeping, that's just the grid saying it's offline. Tire pressure, that's well secure. Good. What do we do with an extra? That up. Cool. 1 down, 3 to go. So, put one there. Might freehand this rather than fucking about with Originally these batteries, they're Sony, well, supposedly Sony branded, you never know. They originally came with battery tax already on them, and through various experimentations I ended up removing them. So what we're going to do is restore them without ideally shorting it out. And this is what we're going to use this tax for. Just to avoid any sudden sharp bursts of power through my body. I'm going to use some rubber. And try and keep that. Ideally you want to keep it away from the existing weld marks. Supposedly, I'm not seeing it myself, it seems to be quite happy to do it anyway, but according to videos I've watched, it can cause issues. So, one. Let's do an extra as well. Yep, it's a nice weld, nice solid one. There is other crap from here. Try and even see that, but who cares? Do you know what, I think there's a weld through there. Same as before, except this is going to be solid. Oh shit. Oh, see, there we go. It wasn't a particularly good weld last time because it's got part of it already has welds on it, so I have to re-weld that. And this is probably going to be worse because it's even more disrupted. Let's try. You can increase the current, but that creates more fire. I'd rather keep my eyebrows. Increase the current slightly, just yeah, that's a slightly I wonder if we can just take this up to 40. Yeah, that's better. And we'll re-roll this side as well. Let's just keep the positive and negative terminals away from each other. And use our handy rack. A bit surprised that didn't hold, actually, if I'm honest. Whilst it has been interfered with, it shouldn't be too bad. Mind you, probably how it fits in this. Pretty solid. It's not going to go anywhere. I say that as it breaks. Let's take this voltage up a little bit. Current up a little bit. Take up to 50. Hope this solo gear won't fail before I finish. Oh, be quiet. What else are? Woo! There we go. That's when it starts getting interesting. How are we doing now? I started with 80, remember? 80. That was a spark. I've got lots of fire, so you're just about half a metre away from me. That was very impressive. Right again, shall we? Colours. Lots of colours, not exactly the most accurate in the world. Right, again, I think that's roughly where I want to be. So we've got 1, 2, make sure we're all strong. There we are. Now I already welded this one and it worked out quite well, so what we'll do, again it's got some junk on it from last time. I'm going to get rid of it now. Push. Half problem is that once it's arc welded, or at least it's arc welded properly, it's pretty solid. Get this off. Try to do this off by hand, it wasn't happening. Alright, we'll get up on that. Let's not try and kill ourselves. This is the board I'm not intending to put all this stuff up to. Hopefully with the additional power that we're using. Ow, that's rather hot for some reason. Sorry about that tacking, that was that good. Gorgeous, isn't it? Okay. I'd be very surprised if this is welded. It doesn't look very good. It's not bad. It's worked. Let's see if we can get it. It's a good solid weld on the side. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Rock and roll. 3 batteries welded. Now for the soldering. We'll restore the power to the solder grid. Thank you very much.